Hey everyone, and we are going to be looking more at Hurricane Isaias and who could be at a major threat for this hurricane. Before we could get into the video, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel and turn on those bell notifications so you won't miss a single upload. Right now we are currently looking at where currently Isaias is. As you can see, it is making impacts on the Bahamas right now as of 10:48 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Right there, just to the southeast of the Florida area, as you can see there, it's gonna make impacts on Florida, but not particularly make really big impacts. It is not expected to make landfall on Florida anymore, but definitely the Carolinas are gonna be at a major threat for this to make landfall on the Carolinas. Even up here, you could still see impacts, but it might still not make a landfall, but you will still see impacts from Isaias. We also do have several disturbances out in the Atlantic right now. These are from tropical waves, and we do have a 0% chance of a cyclone formation in 48 hours, but usually that is a 20% chance in 5 days. We also do have another 20% chance of the cyclone formation in 48 hours, so definitely could see some more cyclones in the upcoming daof Let's look at the cone of uncertainty. We do have a lot of hurricane warnings in the red right now. That's including the Bahamas, all that type of area. Are seeing hurricane warnings in effect right now. We also do have some tropical storm watches and tropical storm warnings in effect for the Florida coastline, as well as hurricane watches in effect for the Florida coastline. And this is a hurricane. It definitely does have a possibility of turning into a Category 2 hurricane by the time it does reach the kind of the east of the Florida coastline. Even over here, it should possibly be at a Category 2 hurricane from the National Hurricane Center forecast. As you can see, we have a very large area of those tropical storm force wind extents, and we do have a little bit of an area of those hurricane wind extents. Tropical storm force wind speed probabilities, and we do have, just for the Florida coastline, you have around a 30 to 50% chance you might see some tropical storm force winds. All of the Bahamas are under a 90% chance you will see some tropical storm force winds in the next 48 hours. Over here near the Carolinas, you only have around a 10 to 30% chance for tropical storm force winds right now, but expect that to be upgraded in the upcoming days. And up here in the East Coast, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey, that type of area of the mid-Atlantic, you do have around a 5 to 10% chance you will see some tropical storm force winds. But like I said, expect that to be upgraded in the upcoming days once it gets closer to that type of area. The U.S. rainfall potential has came out, and as you can see for the Florida coastline, the maximum rainfall amounts are going to be right now for 4 to 6 inches of rain. You also see 2 to 4 inches of rain in the dark green, and in the light green you're seeing around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Also, parts of the Bahamas could see around 6 to 10 inches of rainfall, so definitely flooding is a possibility there. But mainly for the East Coast, you may see some minor flooding in small creeks and streams in urban areas, but really not anything too bad is expected. Here are the wind swaths as we're looking at now, and you're still seeing those tropical storm force winds over here, even over here in Puerto Rico, and you're also still seeing those hurricane force winds now hitting portions of the Bahamas, just north of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It did make landfall on the Dominican Republic yesterday, but did not weaken any. Here's the earliest reasonable arrival time of those tropical storm force winds. As you're seeing, Florida could see those tropical storm force winds by Saturday 8 p.m. Sunday 8 a.m. it is exiting the Florida area and now starting to make impacts on the Carolinas and Georgia. By Monday 8 p.m. it is starting to make impacts on Virginia. Tuesday 8 a.m. it is making impacts on the Mid-Atlantic, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, that type of area. Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, you are starting to see those impacts, including also Maine and New Hampshire. That's around Tuesday, 8 p.m. You will start to see some impacts on those areas. Intensity guidance, and you're really seeing this is expected to turn into that Category 1 hurricane, or is that Category 1 hurricane right now. It does have a chance to turn into a Category 2 hurricane. As you can see, some models do go up to that Category 2 strength and then go back down to a tropical storm strength. But the weird thing is, for this model, it goes back up into a Category 1 hurricane. So definitely it could strengthen after it does weaken. That's definitely a possibility here. Now, most likely, it is still going to stay at Category 1 hurricane strength until it does make landfall, and then it goes back down to tropical storm strength once it does make landfall, and then back down to tropical depression strength, and then that post-tropical cyclone. There's that marine surface plot, and as you can see, it's just over the Bahamas right now, northeast of Cuba, that type of area, and you can see Florida right in that type of area. So definitely southeast of Florida, definitely very far away still, but it is approaching the Florida area in the next 48 hours. Alright, so we are looking at the latest scan from Hurricane Isaias. As you can see, a lot of convection is blowing up for the western part of the storm here. The more eastern part of the storm, you're not seeing much convection, but definitely rainfall is going to be the main threat for that one. But definitely, you can see that it's definitely really organized right now. You can't really see a center of point, but you can definitely see some rotation. If you play it here, you can definitely see kind of that rotation. You can definitely see that convection really blowing up here from the last couple of hours. And you even see some spin in this convection right over there. As you can see right there, you can see some spin in there. So let's play this a little bit more, and you're seeing this from the latest scan. Definitely some convection now starting in the more southern part of the storm, and just seeing a lot of this wind here. A lot of cloud cover is really helping this storm out, really to develop that center of point. Maybe even develop an eye wall. Is it going to be possible in the next couple of hours? We really got to wait here for this really start to develop and organize. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications so you won't miss a single upload. Make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may be affected by Hurricane Isaias. Anyways, stay safe.